I am a local Chicago playwright, and a couple of the organizers here at the convention asked me to perform a show that I do in the city here at the convention this year, and I'm very excited to do it. It's my first time, and please be kind. Right, so this is called the One Woman No Show. I love drama. It's delightful. So here is what's going to go down. Let me read my notes. In the simplest terms, what are you going to see tonight is a play that I have written for this evening. However, the only person who knows in its entirety what is going to happen tonight is me. Not anyone else, not the performers, not Kathleen, not anyone in the booth, just me, because I am a god. Thank you. I'm going to invite people to perform parts in this show, some people that you may know, but the hitch is the first time that they will ever get to see their sides, or basically the entire show, will be right when they hit this stage. I have their scripts right here, and they will have to basically wing it. I will introduce tonight's guest stars to you in a moment, but first I want to talk to you about who's helping me tonight. First of all, accompanying me all night, one of the best musicians, singers, beautiful people in the world, doing her own introduction. This is Kathleen, everyone. If you have any requests, please keep them to yourself. I'm paying her. All right, and then there in the back we have, of course, your lovely Midwest Fur Fest staff. Thank you again for everything you've done. For dealing with my unreasonable demands because I forgot to answer emails. It's fine, I'm a professional. And of course I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of you. You are the only reason we are doing this today, and thank you so much for your participation, which is something I'm going to talk about in a quick second. The most important people tonight, of course, are you, in the sense of general, like, oh, the audience is so important to me, yes, in the creative sense, but also in the practical sense. I want you to enjoy tonight's show as much as you can, as loudly as you can. Please, this is not La Traviata. I want you to hoot, holler, yell, do as much as you can to both encourage the performers on the stage and tell me if I'm screwing things up. I need feedback, please. And I just want to make sure we are also, at some point tonight, I'm going to be asking for a few audience volunteers. It's going to be very easy, very minimal. You don't even need to leave your area of your seat. And if you don't want to participate, totally fine. I just want to let everyone know that there's a theatrical splash zone that exists. Be careful. All right, that's enough of me. Do you guys want to meet tonight's stars? All right, in some order, because I don't know how they've arranged themselves, please welcome tonight's performers, Alkali, Tiller, and Isaac. I'm going to be down here like an opera ghost. All right, you guys, can you just go down the line, introduce yourselves, and say something that you've learned today?
From this side? Hi, my name is Isaac. I'm an actor-musician. Something I learned today is that, oh God, I didn't study.
That's a good answer. Didn't learn a thing. And how about you?
My name's Alkali. I am part of the Dragon Show. Thank you. Somebody. That is terrifying and And the thing I learned today, and something that all of you should know, so I'm pleased to share this, that everything donated at the convention this weekend is going to be matched by an anonymous donor. So don't forget, for every dollar you donate, $2 goes to our charity. So I'm going to take this bottomless money hat and whip it at my friend.
Wow, that was a whip.
Oh, good, I threw it right at the camera. Sorry.
The best part about that is that Alkali and I discussed that right before that I was supposed to say that, and I immediately forgot. So
It made your question really easy for me.
it worked out though.
Must be nice.
It was.
And also wanted to mention that one of the scenes tonight there will be a charity challenge, which will require maybe some cash if you wanted to do it. That would be cool. That'd be great. But anyway, that'll be later. And next down here.
It's me, Tiller.
Hi,
Hello. Today I learned that there's a restaurant at the top of this hotel that spins. I've been staffing this for 4 years. I genuinely didn't know that.
What?
Yep.
I'm so excited. All right, anyway, you've met our lovely contestants. There's no prize. I don't know why I called them that. All right, I have a few questions for you all before we get started. One, I need you to confirm that you've not seen any part of this show before tonight.
I have no idea what's happening.
Okay, great.
Truly nothing.
Perfect, awesome.
I already didn't know the question.
Dude, you're 50%.
So why would I know anything else?
And the other question is, do you trust me?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, baby.
Mistakes! All right, I have your scripts here and I have assigned roles, but in order to determine who should get what role, I have one other question. Who here has the best British accent?
No.
It's definitely Isaac.
All right, this is for you. Please don't look at it just yet.
Thank you.
All right, of whom is left? Who has the worst British accent?
Yo.
Yeah.
That's Gans.
And that works out because the last script is for the person who's the best actor.
Oh my god, why thank you so much?
Yes. We won the lot.
Lovely.
I have multiple personalities.
Isaac is Emmy nominated.
All right. Ooh, really?
Yeah.
My answer.
Yeah, I have an Emmy nomination. I'm lost. I'm an Emmy loser. It's fine.
We're gonna not delve into that. All right. So don't look at your scripts yet. In these books are selected scenes from your upcoming show. I will tell you when to turn the page. 2 things: read everything that's highlighted for you. If I messed it up, blame someone else. And 2, make sure you put the books away in between scenes because there's spoilers on every page. All right, I think that is all the business that we have to do. All we need to do is do the actual show. So I have a quick question. Performers, are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Audience, at the count of 5, I will say tonight's title of tonight's show, and then we will proceed on our way. But first, I need a question answered from you. Are you ready? All right, counting down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. The title of tonight's show, Paddington 5, Terror of London. Subtitle, if you are kind and polite, the world will be fight. We bring you to today a gritty reimagining of the story of One Kind Bear, and I gotta say, by movie 5, things have gone real bad. The year is 3077, the place London. The camera pans over a gloomy urban sprawl, dark and wet. The years have not been kind to merry old London. The cyberpunk future came to pass. And despite many films about how bad it would be, boy, you guys is real bad. The camera pans up to one monolithic building in the center of the city, 100 stories high and shaped unmistakably like a mason jar. This corrupted, beating heart of the city, a godhead umbrella corporation that is directly responsible for sucking the joy, kindness, and most importantly, money out of the city. This is Marmalade Enterprises. Indeed, London would succumb totally to its gloomy fate if it were not for a select group of rebels, freedom fighters, who make it their mission to return power to the people, muck up the gears, steal from the rich, and give to basically everyone else, all with a smile on their face. These happy few, these are the Paddingtons. We take you now to their secret underground bunker, a dingy but warm room full to the brim, buzzing with excitement as they plan their latest and hopefully final mission. Would everyone please turn to page 1 and begin?
So I assume you want British accent.
Please.
Good evening, and hello, and be quiet! Hello, everyone, and welcome, new recruits. Welcome to our latest and hopefully final debrief. You are in the inner sanctum of the noble order of Paddingtons. And, as you surely have guessed from my demeanor and excellent mustache, I am your lead officer, Captain Paddington Montclair St. Clair.
Hello, candidates! Too right. You best be knowing me as well. I'm Lieutenant Watts. Full title, Lieutenant Left Paddington Wants, all this and then. I'm hoping you'll be hunkering down for what is a mighty lecture, this being the fight of our lives. Be sure to have a biscuit or two in the back before you leave. They aren't going to be good tomorrow. But that's me, Lieutenant Watts, of the underground, third of his name, Sergeant at Arms, tally-ho, pip-pip, cherry-o, biscuits in the back.
Am I also British?
No.
Great. And I'm Kevin. When I came into this room, I wasn't sure where the front was, so I stood here. And then when I saw that this was going to be the front, I didn't have time to leave. So here I am. I am visiting from America. Your city is lovely, and I think I'll be sitting down now.
Don't you dare, you stay right here.
That's the kind of gumption and devotion to politeness that we pride ourselves here in the Paddingtons. Kevin, to prove you're one of us, why don't you tell us what Paddington stands for?
Oh, of course. Paddington is the prefecture and designated Divine Institute guaranteed to off naughty sirs. All the rebels are all over the world, know you all. If I may make a comment, traditionally an acronym isn't like a full sentence.
Wonderful! Pip, cheerio! What do they call you lot over in the Americas, eh?
Oh, we tried to do an acronym, but they kept on being horny. So we just went with cool friends.
Cool-acious friends indeed we are. Now, you are here today. You are all here today because you feel the way that we feel. That an evil corporation is sucking the city dry, and it is up to us to stop it.
A useful point of view, that's also the plot of today's story. And we have done our part, and I must commend each and every one of you for losing your spot on the page. There it is. Minor Pagadonians, you lot, for doing your part. We've hacked the electrical systems to keep the lights on in needy neighborhoods.
Not only that, friends, we've cut down surveillance cameras near the corporate centers so people can come and go as they please without fear of being tracked.
And in Arkansas, I accidentally became a despot, but only for a little bit. I just needed a little talking to, and then they gave up the crown and everything.
But we are here today to announce that we are done with small potatoes. Big potatoes from now on. Everything is in place. We have all the manpower we need, and we are intending to strike the final blow against evil Marmalade Enterprises. Everything they stand for. Friends, I introduce you to Project Phoenix.
Now, if a projector were there, it would show you a detailed map we have secured of the entirety of Marmalade Enterprises 1, the biggest, baddest building in the country, a hub for all the illegal monitoring, corruption, and evil in the city. and also a horse doctor office. And we now know every part of it. Must I remind you, this is statistically the most dangerous place to be in London, and we're going in it.
As far as I can tell, Kevin, since I happen to be a blueprints expert, how convenient. In this map, at the top floor of the building, the executive suite, lies the offices, the Chief Executive Officer-in-Chief, Agent Zero. But that is not the most important part of the plans. It seems as if a full 80% of the building's power is being directed to a mysterious room in the suite. A blank room only labeled Phoenix.
This could be anything. A safe, a computer, a safe hold, a weapon, a bunch of crumpets. It doesn't matter. All we know is, once we separate whatever's in that room from the mainframe, the entire building will power surge and be unable to power back up ever again.
This is how science works indeed.
I'm guessing you all have guessed by now what this means. The Paddington's final mission in this life and possibly in the next is going to be a heist. Oh, it's a hoist.
A heist.
Hoist. A hoist.
I was just trying to make a moment.
No, it's a good moment.
Boy, that sounds dangerous.
Doesn't it?
But also potentially fun to watch, huh?
We will be leaving for Project Phoenix bright and early tonight, provided we all got plenty of good sleep and a healthful breakfast. And as this is a heist, we will be forced to limit our numbers.
Well, we wish for your... Oh, boy. Well, we wish for your support from the outside. We will only be able to take a party of 3 into the building itself.
I would say just for convenience sake, let's just make it the 3 of us up at the front of the room and be done with it.
Aye.
American, yes.
So that's it then. Wish us luck, friends. Tomorrow we launch the most daring mission we have yet to embark on. Dangerous, dire, but worth it to save our city. Because we are kind.
We are polite.
And by come, we're gonna set this world right.
We are the Paddingtons.
All right, for your trip, please take your hats.
It's very late, miss.
It's Paddington.
I know.
They may not fit. They are for children. So,
I have a child head.
yay! So our crew of do-gooders are off to raid and steal from a large office building a tableau that, while similar to the Matrix, is not it. Don't sue me. At a bright and early 8:30 a.m. start time, our Paddingtons enter the swirling glass doors of Marmalade Enterprises, and thus begins our first challenge. As you wind your way to the first and second floor, making your way to the elevators that are oh so close, you discover for yourselves one of the greatest, most potent evils of the modern age, the open plan office space. You realize with increasing horror you will not be able to reach the elevator without someone saying hello. That's right, you, my friends, in order to win this round, will need to engage in convincing banter with colleagues. Firstly, I'm going to need some colleagues. Does anyone want to read a thing? All right, come.
Oh dear.
Well, howdy, friends. I'm Reginald from Accounts Receivable. You all know me. It's me.
Yes, of course. Our friend.
Yes.
Them.
You.
It's me. It's Reginald. Come on, join me at the water cool. Come.
All right, we'll just come on over
I'm
there.
thirsty.
You have
Is that okay?
Yeah, you really have no choice. Come to the water cool. My name is Reginald. As I said, I love television. Did we all see that important episode of television last night?
Oh, I sure love television.
Oh, I loved it so. I would love to see it again. Since we all saw it, would you be so kind as to recreate that iconic scene from the show? Do it for me, please.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there was the dragon.
You got the
course.
dragon.
It was...
And then someone, I believe, is this okay?
Yes.
Rode the dragon.
And then, yeah, you rolled the dragon. And the dragon did not fall
is caring, it's young. The treescape.
Also, the guy riding the dragon was in love with the narrator.
That's my favorite part.
The dragon was indifferent to the narrator.
Wonderful. That's definitely a television. I have no further questions. What I did ask you to do is very normal. Goodbye.
We all agree. Indeed, we all agree. One more successful interaction on the books. All right, so we move on. As we wind around the back, maybe the printer will give us some reprieve. Maybe there's no one printing today. No such luck. You have been spotted. Who wants to be another coworker?
So if you just scan it.
Yoo-hoo! I am Margaret. I have to talk loudly because I am right by the printer. Can you hear this very loud printer?
Yes.
Anyway, I am like a little magpie. You cannot leave the printer area until you give me a shiny bubble of hot goss. You shall not pass until you tell me a hot take you have about something nice.
Oh my god. Like do you ever think about like how some people just like fail up? Like they fail and then people keep giving them opportunities and you're just like, Karen in accounts receivable, you know her.
I knew you were going to Karen accounts.
Yeah. Oh, you're Karen? No, she's great. We love her.
That was certainly a thing. Whatever that was, good going. I will now go back to my nest. I live inside the printer. Don't worry about it.
All right,
Bye.
you just get right in there.
Drama. All three were supposed to do it, but I guess they just took a back seat. All right, we move on. One more down. You are so close. You vault over the granola station, tiptoe your way around the plexiglass meeting rooms, and you round the corner next to the broken espresso machine. You see the elevator. You are so close. You press the button, and then a strong arm sticks itself in the elevator door just as it is about to close. And one more from over here.
Puny Junior Associates, it is your worst nightmare. An eternal consultant. No. I am here to lay waste to your payroll and declare the entire world a redundancy. However, I see now that there's a strength in those that stand before me. I, King Consultant, will do you a great favor and recruit you to my firm. But first, you must pitch yourselves to me. If you do not, I will explode you in my mind. Pitch me. Give me the best Real Housewives style pitch for a storyline about you.
I'm made of empathy and cry all the time. Both about positive and negative things. I think that's the most Real Housewives things I have in my life.
I'm immune to mind effects, but love bonbons. Both of them cause me to explode, though, so I'm in any way you see fit.
So it's like Real Housewives because I don't have a job and somebody else is providing everything for me.
Of course.
And I'm actually just thinking that we just do that for my life.
My God, I've never seen such salesmanship. I'm truly undone. So much business talent. I must tell my firm to go to the desert and resend their clothing, for I've led them astray. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways. And now, I'm going to explode! Goodbye.
All right, legitimately, why does this keep happening to us?
All right, as you find also your page. All right, please turn to page 10.
Okay. Do we just start?
Yep.
Quickly, friends! That is not the right voice. Quickly, friends! Press the door close button. We've made it. Harder! More pushing! Perfect. We are mere dozens of floors away from our goal. We have made it to the heart of Marmalade Enterprises. Statistically, the to be in London. Soon our fair city will be brought to rights.
We are unstoppable.
We are untouchable.
We know how to use a lift. Because who are we? The Paddingtons!
That's where we do the scene changes. Hooray. All right, you did so wonderfully, in fact, that I have a small reward. Just like any sort of video game-y, crawling up a tower sort of thing, we have a mini-game inside of it. While you all did admirably, there is just one of you who was the most convincing as a colleague. And to determine who, we will leave it up to the audience for a vote. Friends, I'm going to point to each performer, and I want you to clap for the person you think was the most believable colleague. We will start here.
Perfect, yes, perfect.
I believe that was St. Clair. All right, let me get your prize. So, I'm going to give you a little bag. Keep it in your pocket. Hold on.
I'll just riff.
You don't need to.
Well, just take that back to you and recycle it.
All right, here you go. Don't open that yet.
Right.
That is going to be useful in perhaps a final scene. Who knows? So there's going to be bags assorted, given out during the process of this show.
want all
And if
of
we
them.
have them, they will be very useful in our final showdown. I mean,
I
what?
want all of them.
Don't hold.
All right, so what a very sad vote that was. All right, you are now in the elevator. As you whir up hundreds of floors, you notice that the lift, British, does not go all the way up to the top of the building. It stops just one floor short. Not knowing what you will find there, our heroes have a moment to breathe. After a few minutes of calm, the elevator dings. The doors open in front of you. It is dark. You move in quietly and the door closes behind you. Suddenly, blinding fluorescent lights blind you as above, a booming voice echoes down the corridor. Please turn to page 11. Oi! What's all there now?
No one! I mean, yes! Someone! Definitely not anyone doing the heist of the century.
Whom is there? Show yourself, fiend!
What's all this then?
What do you mean, who's here? You're in me office. It's me, the horse doctor. What rents the space in before we foreshadowed it is fine. All right. It's me, Marley Enterprises Tower.
So the rumors are true.
One of me.
There is a horse doctor renting as an independent contractor in the building. I thought that was just a myth.
Be careful, Paddingtons. This figure is much more frightening than you may think. There is only one more thing formidable than a horse girl, and that is a horsewoman!
What have then? Do you have an appointment or what?
Terribly sorry, miss. We seem to have gotten off on the wrong floor. We're just a group of normal business bankers who pressed the wrong button or what have you. We'll be on our way.
Yes, I am terribly horsey. Sorry!
Wait a second. You lot look familiar. You aren't business bankers at all. You're Paddingtons. Freedom fighters and whatnot.
No.
Impossible.
Horse!
Oh, don't be surprised. I subscribe to your email list. When I saw one of you passing around the clipboard outside the Tesco, I thought I was signing up for coupons, but I enjoyed the updates of all the civil disobedience and whatnot. What's a bunch of Paddingtons like you doing in Marmalade Enterprises? Statistically, the most dangerous place for you all to be in all of London.
The game is up, chaps. Mum, we're here to deliver the final blow to this foul enterprise. We intend to steal everything from this company in the next 2 hours and leave it as a shell of its former self.
A battle for the soul of humanity, a departure from the terrible nature of the world we live in, and a bright new tomorrow.
The day of reckoning! The set off to the judgment! The day of culmination! Stand, flood, in a reign of torment! Crikey!
sounds fun. I'm supposing you'll be wanting to use my back door then.
Miss, what you be meaning back door?
Yeah, I have a little spiral staircase that goes up from my surgery room up into the executive suite. What do you think it was? Huge design flaw, very insecure. Don't know why they never fixed it. Probably.
Hubris.
Why did you all just do that? All together like that? Well, I suppose I could get you in there, but I'm not one who likes doing nothing for free. I'm a horse doctor on a budget. You think I like being on the 100th floor of a building? How do you get a horse in an elevator? And the maintenance fees? Ooh-wee! Hey, what about it? You should be
about
cutting me
that
off.
staircase?
Oh, the staircase. I'll help you if you help me.
Anything within reason, my lady.
Before you enter into my back stair, you must beat my horse quiz.
Horse quiz?
Why do you keep on doing that? I hated that. Anyway, yes, my horse quiz. I've been working on this for quite some time, and if I can get the format down perfect, I'll be able to sell it to the BBC Three. Okay, chums, are you ready for my horse quiz?
Yes!
Stop it! All right, so in this horse quiz, I'm going to present you all with 4 horse questions. If any of you have an answer to the horse question, just raise your hand and say buzz.
Nay.
No. There's different ways to make different amounts of points, so I'll have the question. If you think you know the answer right away, say buzz. But if you want to wait, I will read the multiple choice questions, and then you can try and answer after that. So that'll be worth 2 points if you don't need the multiple choice, 1 point if you don't. I'm keeping track, right?
Somebody will.
So, question 1. How long is the lifespan of the average domestic horse? Yes.
Wait, just a quick question.
Yes.
Do we have to get it right on the first try? Like, what happens if we get it wrong? No
We
points?
go to the next question.
Okay, 0 points.
Buzz.
Yes.
18 years.
No.
You see, that's why you wait for the multiple choice. That's why
Do you
asked.
like the multiple options?
Yes.
Oh, crikey.
A, 15 years. B, 25 years. C, 40 years.
Buzz.
Yes.
It's 25 years.
That is correct. That's 1 point.
My mom is a horse girl. There are plenty of horse girls here, I'm sure.
Question 2.
Literally.
How many bones
That's
are in the average horse skeleton?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying that.
So it's just a free guess, essentially, because we just if we get it wrong, we still get the multiple choice.
I mean, if you want to
Ow.
break the game, sure. Yes.
248.
No.
That was a really good
I
guess.
like
The
trying.
answers are A, 356, B, 139, C, 205.
Can you repeat the answers, please?
A, 356, B, 139, C, 205.
British buzz.
Yes.
That would be C, some number that started with 200.
205 is correct. 1, 1, and 0.
I like trying.
Oh, it's competitive.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's something I should have said before. Question 3. About how many horses are there in the world today?
Buzz. Oh,
What's down here?
16 million.
Incorrect. The answers are A, 60 million, B, 80 million, C, 120 million.
Buzz.
Yes,
C.
that is incorrect.
Buzz.
Yes,
A.
yes, that is correct. You now have 0 points. You went into the negative and went back to them. This is a good game. All right,
I like trying.
those were 3 questions. I have a bonus round.
Oh, I like these.
The excitement builds. The most expensive racehorse in the world was sold in Ireland in 2000 for $70 million. What was that horse's name?
Buzz.
Yes.
Sagittarius.
No.
Buzz.
Yes.
Kevin.
No. I can give you a hint.
Yeah, I want the multiple choices, please.
The hint is, to lift that much money would be a Herculean feat.
Buzz.
Yes.
Hercules.
No. No.
Buzz.
Yes.
Still thinking Sagittarius.
No.
Buzz?
Yes.
Medusa?
No.
Buzz?
No.
Is it a boy name or a girl name?
Either,
Or
really.
a gender?
Buzz.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes.
Buzz. No, that's my answer. Buzz.
No.
Buzz.
Yes.
The Muses.
Buzz.
Yes.
Secretariat.
People are joining.
In Greek mythology, there are some horse-type characters. Some of them are just animals.
Buzz?
Yes.
Pegasus?
Yes!
That's definitely not right.
Thank you.
Well, that was a game.
Of all the games I've ever played, that was certainly one of them.
All right, because all you did equally abysmally, I'm going to throw this bag in the air. Whoever catches it will get a bag.
We're gonna get married. I'll hide the evidence. Nothing.
I assume my show wasn't ruined. Thank you for beta testing my horse quiz. While you are not all winners, you all certainly participated. To the winner. Okay, that's fine. Now, come climb on my back stair. While I may be too old to freedom fight, I will always support young people getting good, strong cardio workouts in the pursuit of rebellion. Now, goodbye, Paddingtons. Never come back to me again unless you are or are with a horse.
I have a line. Very a difficult challenge, but we rose to it, friends.
As we go further into this building, it seems that we are not only achieving our goals, but becoming closer as friends in the process.
Yes, besties for Xties. I definitely didn't steal the prize that should have gone to someone else. A better day for us all. For we, working together, will meet whatever challenge comes next. Maybe it will be a puzzle. I don't know. But we will be sure to defeat it because we are
The Paddingtons.
Stop it! Unseen! And so, you make your way. Thank you. You make your way up the stairs surrounded by horse gloves, horse smocks, and lots of sugar cubes. You open a hatch and clamber up into the room above. This is the lobby to the executive suite. Eerily abandoned, it seems as if no one has been here for quite some time. How could this be? Is this not where the Chief Executive Officer-in-Chief Agent Zero is? Or is that a previous plotline that the author decided to drop halfway through? Please pick it up on page 19.
This office is blooming abandoned. Not what for a large door and a pedestal outside. What could this be?
Looks like a series of numbers and letters, color-coded to form a pattern. Looks like we may have to crack a code to get inside.
Sounds eerily like a puzzle.
Because it is! This is the charity challenge, my friends. So, there's a puzzle to do. However, at this point in the show, I'm going to ask my three friends here to go out into the audience and collect cash in pursuit of raising money for charity. If they are in total able to raise $30, they don't have to do the puzzle. They don't want to do it. It's hard. Go, go! Go, go!
I'm poor. Help me. Do you remember that one time that I did something nice for you?
There's a time limit.
There's a time limit?
There's a time limit.
Throw money! Oh God, it worked!
There's a time limit. Run, my friend.
Over there. Oh God!
Oh my God.
I take that throwing money! I'll do shut!
30 seconds.
Oh God, it's all falling out of the head! Oh God! I miss you all!
18, 17,
Your countdown does not help! It's just stressful!
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody print the money!
Takers! Are you ready? Please put your hats
Not
on the stage.
Nope. Found it.
Oh, you got change.
There's a small horse inside of this.
Come on. Oh, a horse. How much is the horse worth? Dollars a horse? All right. That looks like $30 to me.
I thought it was $30 a person.
Oh no, that would have been really hard. I just want to do that. All right. And so also, typically at this point, the person who raised the most would have won the bag. But also, I don't feel like counting those right now, so I'm just gonna put another bag out here and see who.
I feel like I really nailed that one and it belonged to me. I want all
It's
of them.
a game called Go. I put it right here. They have to.
Is it all the way in? Yep. Surely no one will get hurt.
Don't run,
Not at all.
but I'll turn away.
We all turn
And
away.
go.
Turn away.
What? You're supposed to turn away, I think.
Oh, I thought she turned away. She turned away. And then she said, go.
I think I had the better idea, chaps.
It's a good game. All right, my friends, I want you to pick it back up at the bottom of 19.
A most clever puzzle. Indeed, a ruse too sweet to be tasted.
What?
That wasn't anything. And I was like,
No! At this point, the author got tired and couldn't think of any good transition dialogue, so here we go. Let's make our way inside.
Let's.
And so they do. You push your way through a door into a dark, dark room. There is not much to see here. You turn a switch on the light. Blam! Fluorescents fill the room, blinding you for a moment.
Come on again.
You see a big, white, empty room. Could it be? Could you have really come all this way just for an empty room? How could a room this empty, this bare, be drawing all this power? Until you see it. In the far corner of the room, a figure. A lumbering figure that, while imposing, looks familiar, almost familial. The room isn't just bare, it is bare. Friends, you find something that brings you such horror as cannot be overstated. You realize that Marmalade Enterprises does not keep its CEO in its room. It does not keep a super weapon in here. It keeps Mecha Paddington. Pick it up at page 21, my friends.
No, friends! Marmalade has done the most evil thing possible. It's trying to defeat us by being us. They're going to infiltrate the Paddingtons with robots and furries.
how awful! This is a perversion of everything that Paddington stands for. Truth, light, and having real blood inside of you.
You know what we must do, chaps. It's been an honor to fight beside you. I believe this is our finest hour. It is time to destroy our doppelganger. You with me?
Tally ho!
Audience, are you ready for the final battle? All right, in order to defeat the Mecha Paddington, you must best it in 3 areas that Paddingtons excel at. They are creativity, politeness, and dance battle. If you still have your bags, please open them now.
He has all of them.
Open them.
They're okay. They're open.
Take the thing out.
It's bread.
It's bread! You all saw it before. You saw it before. All right, use your creativity to fashion a weapon out of this bread.
What if we get a bunch of pigeons?
Like a Paddington with it. In return,
Want some more
Yeah, give me some bread. Give me some
use
bread.
your creativity
Oh, he's still coming.
to dodge.
Boy,
What if we just stub its mouth and
That would
No.
be animal cruelty.
we have to
Wait,
assert kindness. We have to assert dominance with kindness. Would you like some pre-made toast?
is confused.
Wait a minute. What if Mecca Paddington is on Atkins?
Wait, let's do this Tamers style, like we're in RPT.
Maybe it wasn't in his hand.
Oh, yes. I mean, Mikey.
Doesn't work either.
The confusion is hurting him, I guess. All right, we're going to move on to the second challenge. A challenge of politeness. Right here, you find an entryway. One of you needs to be so polite that you can convince the other Mecca Paddington to go in front of you. That's right. That's right.
This
It
feels
is
like my window.
time
Yeah, this
to
is you. This is
after
absolutely
you
you.
for your lives.
Mr. Paddington, your pops and locks are so excellent. I love the way you're roboting around. It just, oh my god, and this hat, it is everything. It is like, I tried it earlier and it really wasn't working.
Yeah, I took
on
my
you.
shots.
It's like, wow.
I burned
I mean, some
I feel
people
mine
it's-
was money.
Some people it's immature, but on you it's just like, je ne sais quoi.
Oh,
French.
yes.
Yeah, it's French.
And English.
And also, I hope you have a really good day. Can we hug?
Oh. That's the most polite mauling I've ever seen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And now through the door. He still needs to go through the door.
He has to go through the door.
To the door. The lift door.
Well, we found the door, now he just has to go through it.
Let's dance through it. Okay, no, we're going backwards.
Maybe he just needs a trail of breadcrumbs.
No, don't do that, please. I don't want them to be mad at me. All right, let's just see what I'm doing with the turn.
Yes!
All right, finally, we're up to the ultimate challenge. This Mecca Paddington is eerily close to the real thing, but they will never have been able to perfect one skill that all great heroes must possess: the ability to totally wreck a dance battle. At the count of 3, all 4 of you are going to dance. Dance to the dying of the light and the world's ending. 1,
Digging a grave for him. Digging that grave.
Panda! Yes, panda!
And everyone ready? Floss! Yeah, the floss. Floss.
That's too good! Mecca Paddington is too overwhelmed by the sweetness of the moves! He is defeated! It seems as if the day is saved, but wait! Something has happened. As the Mecca Paddington begins to shut down, circuits fried from the sheer ratitude of the moves. Something changes in Mecca Paddington. He looks up to you. He has a soul now!
This got sad.
The power of dance and good friends have given him what Marmalade Enterprises money and middle management never could. A real heart.
His cables even fell out. He's real.
He goes away and plugs himself in, ready to spend another day fighting. Not for the system that made him, but against it.
Enjoy World of Warcraft!
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend.
Bye, Paddington.
As the sun sets on the high-rise, our heroes and their new friend run out of the building and head straight to bed, not knowing what world they will wake up to the next morning. Please pick it up at 22.
Well, chaps, shall we peruse the morning papers over a cup of tea, which I am definitely used to now? All work ceased at Marmalade Industries. Oh, I see. All work ceased at Marmalade Industries. Employees currently having first day off in years, and they don't need to use PTO.
Workers refuse to return, unionize, and start small businesses. Marmalade Industries shutters. Monopolies dismantled and in the fun way, too, where you get to yell a lot about sticking it to the fat cats.
Marmalade Industries, 1 tower.
rest of their lives played out. Because we have such fine friends with such great personality traits, I didn't want to necessarily write an ending for them. I wanted to write a lot of endings for them. So, instead, I've written a lot of, and they're going to have to select randomly from this hat about what happens to each of their characters. So first, I need the first person to come and select an ending.
Thank you.
Please read aloud.
Yon fiend, you know not what lies behind these doors. Foul terrors such that you cannot imagine, but you shall never see those terrors, nor the treasures behind them until you best me. Oh wow, you just stabbed me, huh? Well, okay, didn't expect, ouch! That's a real stab, huh? Right in the tongue. Okay, well, I guess you can pass then. How about you go ahead and I'll call for some help, I guess? Okay, well, have fun with the terrors. Ow, 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 ow. And so ends the life of Kevin.
They ain't all happy endings. I'm sorry. The real world is the real world, and sometimes you get stabbed. All right. My next participant.
I miss Kevin. Oh, my end is most tragic. After the events of this day, I decided to become a great painter. I would paint such wonderful images. Oh no. Of the things and people I see. But unfortunately, every time I drew something, it came to life. My creations would run away over and ever despite my pleas to stay. Oh my God. No one has ever been able to see my great works because they're all garbage trash boys and keep running away. I will never be appreciated in my time, and so ends the life of Kevin. Curse you, little drawn men, curse you! Also, Watts died.
You know, sometimes in real life your drawings run away. All right, let's hope for a happy one.
Surely this will go well. Hey there, son. It's me, your dad. I see you were playing your DS when you were supposed to be sleeping. Now, you're not in trouble. I won't tell Mom. Hey, how about you just hand that thing over and get some sleep, okay? You've got a big day tomorrow. Captain Hook in the big musical. I'm so proud of you. Now get some shut-eye, but hey, son, I love you. Good night. And so ends the life of Montclair St. Clair.
Please get back up and turn to page 23.
Oh God.
As a new day rises above London, so does it rise on each of us. Though the Paddingtons are officially disbanded, we remain quite close, like those big groups of fellows that stay friends, like in that musical, The Full Monty, or that musical, Billy Elliot, or that musical, The Last Ship, or that musical...
But we remain ever vigilant. The terrible cyberpunk future is ever at hand, and it is the people's duty to keep an eye out for where it would attempt to destroy us, and also rogue jerk drawings. For if a corporation ever buys a school, we'll be there.
When an older lady needs help crossing the street, but only like in a metaphorical sense, because she's proud but just needs someone to keep an eye on her sometimes, we'll be there.
When a window needs washing or smashing, we'll be there.
Because we are kind.
We are polite.
We are Kevin!
We are
fundraising purposes if you want to drop any extra cash in there. And in the meantime, I will fix the bread situation. I'm so sorry. In the meantime, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, that bread on the floor. That was.
Okay, right?
Silver Gattoman, he bought me a coffee. Silver Gattoman, here is the song for thee. He likes to video all the panels at the cons. You should go and watch them whether they are short or long. Silver Gattoman, you video that's not a jibe. All of you go to his YouTube channel and like and subscribe.